By the way things are going these days, it's quite a reality to suggest, not even to remotely suggest, that you could indeed get people to believe just about anything through the media. You only have to get every political persuasion and politician on your side, every world government, every star, every actor, all on your side, and you can get the world to do just about anything. You can get the world to believe just about anything. And how suddenly things can change these days, and the stage is being set, or the stage is set, or whether it was staged or not, or whether there's powerful people behind closed doors with powerful people that are in the media and on the telly and through the internet, wherever you see these powerful people. But what about those that operate from behind the scenes, these other powerful people, the hidden hand, as they're often called these days, the troublemakers? Well, you have to say, and surely no one can disagree, that you could get the world to believe absolutely anything. You only have to get all of these on your side, and then, as it says in Revelation, in the last days, the mouth of the serpent was open wide, and this great flood coming out of the mouth of the serpent, this flood of propaganda and lies, and the world being swept along and eating all of these lies. The earth opened her mouth and swallowed up these lies, which come out of the mouth of the serpent. So the earth there, symbolic of the peoples of the world. Just get the politicians and the stars all on your side, and they will go along to get along. They will watch out and look out for their own backs, their own status, their own money, their own well-being, and they will go along to get along. This is the real world now. And bang, suddenly out of the blue, if I was to suggest that they could stage some form of phony second coming of Jesus Christ, some phony alien invasion, let's say, to use that word, alien invasion, my people think, well, surely not. Well, you could indeed stage all of this through the media, through Hollywood, through science. Get all of these on your side, and you could get the world to believe anything. People will go along to get along. They'll go along to get security, to have peace of mind. And so this really, again, is the essence of what St. Paul is talking about in Thessalonians, how the very Antichrist, this man of sin, as he puts it, could stage some phony second coming of Jesus Christ and get the world to go along with this. So, like I say, it might sound crazy to remotely suggest such a thing, but look at how the world is now and how people are swept along by just about anything and everything that they pump out through the media. Would you have remotely believed in 2020 that the whole world would have, in a sense, the day the earth stood still? Well, no cars and no traffic in New York. You wouldn't have believed it if this was told you a couple of years prior to this. You would not have believed. All of the lockdown in China, you only got to look at China and see all the traffic and all of the advanced technology that they now have. And all of this standing still. You only had to look at London. All of this standing still the day the earth stood still back then in 2020. You would never have believed it. You would never have believed that all of the shops would have been closed And all of these people running around, going along to get along and wearing all of these masks. And all of this fear and all of this, and everyone's minds being troubled and everyone looking for the antidote, the cure to all of this, and everyone going along to get along and queuing up for the antidote of all antidotes, all of this. The masses rushing to this antidote, the cure to get things all back to normal. So trouble everyone's minds. Bring out all of this propaganda and lies through the media, and everyone will get on board. Everyone will go along to get along. So it's not such a far-fetched thing to suggest that St. Paul is even talking about a fake form of second coming as coming from and through the workings of Satan, as he puts it. Well, let's get into the mind of St. Paul and go a bit deeper into what he's saying when he's not just simply suggesting such a thing. He's saying that the very Antichrist is going to come in and quite potentially, let's say, stage some phony invasion from outer space, let's say, which would be interpreted as the coming of the Messiah. Could they do this? Could they stage this? Could they get the world media and every politician and every actor, every star, every pop singer all on their side? But indeed, we've seen this in the past. And no one can deny that this has happened. So who's to say it won't happen in the future? They could get people to do anything, and they could get people to indeed believe anything and everything of which they choose. They now have all of the power. They now have all of the trump cards. They now have all of the technology. They now have Hollywood. They now have every star in their pocket. They now have every politician in their pocket. They now have all of this advanced technology that they're going to roll out from behind the scenes. They now have the power to bring anybody into power.